Okay. So this one was requested. Hazbin Hotel. Something about a cartoon that takes place in hell. That's all I know.
Sounds good to me.
So
we are all going in blind.
Yeah, this is totally blind.
Sirs and madams, hi, welcome back.
Heyo.
And there's no... I think the only subtitles are just YouTube auto-generated. There's nothing that was like inserted by the creators, I don't think.
Yeah.
Because the small bit that I checked in the beginning and just kind of fast-forwarded real quick to check and see what was going on, there wasn't like character names or anything. It was just the auto kind of generator or whatever.
Okay.
So we won't watch it with subtitles. We'll just pay attention. That way it doesn't get overly confusing.
It'll be English audio too, right?
I don't want to pay attention.
Yeah. Okay.
No, yeah, it's in English. It's just one of those things where the actual sometimes YouTube doesn't pick up the language quite right, and so what you're looking at and what you're hearing might be different. And that
subtitles would be more harmful than helpful in this case.
Yes,
I think so.
Possibly. So we're not going to risk it.
English is our first language. It shouldn't be well. I don't know about the.
Wow. You ain't wrong though. That was English.
He does a good job at it though.
My white mother did not want to learn Spanglish.
All right, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Oh no! It has that Mickey Mouse look to it at the beginning, which is cool.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the rainbow, there's happiness. And to find it, how often I've tried. But my life is.
Do you want some too down, Jason?
Just a wild
sure.
goose chase, and my dreams have all been
Nice.
denied.
Sounds like Beauty and the Beast, kind of.
I really like this artwork.
Waiting for a heavy metal drop.
What can the reason be? I wonder if the world's to blame. I wonder if it could be me.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Right.
What's...
Always chasing rainbows, watching clouds drifting by. My schemes are just like all my dreams.
I'm severely entertained by juxtaposition, and this is no exception.
Some fellows look and find the sunshine.
This is funny.
I always look and find the rain.
I really like this artwork.
Some fellows make a winning sometime. I never even make a game, believe me. I'm always chasing rainbows.
This is funny.
This is a gorgeous song. Super musical theater-y.
Waiting to find a little bluebird.
Nice. That's morbid. I like that. No.
It's next cleanse.
Huh? Oh, I'm alive! I'm alive!
There it is.
Thanks for the fun time, hot stuff.
Yeah, listen. Keep this discreet, you hear me? I can't let it get out I'm offering my services to randos on the street. It was a quick cash grab. You got it?
Whatever you say, slut.
Ouch! Ooh, such an insult. Let me know when you come up with something creative to call me, you sack of poorly packaged horse shit. Tell the missus
There it
I
is.
said hi. Schnuckums.
Back up. Put foam on my
I've heard that audio before.
I didn't know you were a working girl.
Oh, they actually had crocodile listed on that.
Up yours, drag show!
Ha!
Oh my god! My drugs! Damn it!
This is chaos.
Those other cowardly sinners dare not hinder my territorial takeover.
Sinners.
Wise decision. The power of my machines are unmatched. No other demon can compare to the likes of I.
Gee, that was pretty swell, boss. Yeah, you really showed them what for. I liked when you shot them with your ray gun. I wish he'd shoot me with his ray gun.
At this rate, I will seize control of the entire west side of the pentagram by day's end. And
west side of
nothing,
the
not a
pentagram.
single beast in this inferno of
This reminds me of
suffering will be
Super
able
Jail.
to take back this empire from my constrictive grasp. Hell will be mine, and everybody will know the name of Sir Lord! Pardon? Who said that? What did you just say to me, you fried chicken fetuses? Speak up!
That wasn't us, Mr. Boss Man.
You looking for a fight, old man? Why don't you get that Tinker Toy bullshit off my turf before I smash it? More.
Oh, you wanna go, Missy? Well, I'm happy to oblige.
I love his character design.
He reminds me of the Monarch from Venture Brothers.
And I'm Tom Trench. Chaos out of Pentagram City today as a turf war is raging on the west side between notable
That's a
kingpins
Ralph
Sir
Bakshi.
Precious and self-proclaimed spunky powerhouse
Gas
Cherry
mask.
Bomb.
That's right, Tom. After the recent extermination, many areas are now up for grabs. Demons all over hell are already duking it out to gain new territory.
Those two seem to really be going at it, huh?
Looks like they're fighting tooth and nail for that hotspot.
And I'd sure like to nail her hot spot.
Alright, you guys listen to the news. I'm keeping my eye on what's going on at the bottom.
Oh, the crawl. I've been trying to watch it.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we have an exclusive interview with the daughter of Hell's own
One time we
head
did this too, and I got
honcho,
really
who's
mad
here to
because they
discuss
fucked
her.
Alright, so what's going on at the bottom is a divorce, like,
Oh,
it's pretty much a divorce run.
Yeah.
You little bit.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Okay, you remember when to say?
Yes, let's do this.
Just
No.
and I'll mouth it to you.
Come on, Vaggie. I know what to say. I just feel like we need to, I don't know, make things sound more exciting.
Oh, what if I sing a song about it?
You knew I was gonna say that.
I don't hear nothing out of you fuckers.
Please don't sing. This is serious.
Well, you know, I'm better at expressing myself and my goals through song.
But life isn't a musical, hun.
Fine, but I have these other ideas of what to say.
The highlighted bits are the best parts. It's all highlighted. Is this a drawing?
Yes, that's the happy ending, see? Everyone's smiling and happy in heaven.
I don't think it's that simple. Just please follow the talking points we went over. And do not sing.
Okay, fine. I'll just have to resort to my impeccable improv skills.
Wait, is Yang her BFF?
Katie Killjoy.
Sounded like her.
I'd say it's a pleasure to meet you, but that would be a lie. You can put that away. I don't touch the gaze. I have standards.
Yeah?
Ah!
How's that working out for you?
Look. Short. You're not here because we wanted you here. You're here because Jeffrey couldn't make it for his cannibal cooking segment. You might be some royal big shot,
Jeffrey
but that doesn't
Dahmer.
mean shit to me.
I love
I'm
that.
too rich and too influential to give a flying fuck. Demon princess wants to advertise.
But
So don't get cute with me, honey, or I
Oh,
will
what?
fucking bury you.
And we're live.
Welcome back. So, Charlotte.
Charlie.
Whatever. Tell us about this new passion project you've been insistently pestering our news station about.
Well, as most of you know, I was born here in Hell, and growing up, I always tried to see the good in everything around me. Hell is my home, and you are my people. We just went through another extermination. We lost so many souls, and it breaks my heart to see my people being slaughtered every year. No one is even given a chance. I can't stand idly by while the place I live is subjected to such violence. So, I've been thinking, isn't there a more humane way to hinder overpopulation here in
Yeah, I do too.
Alright, bro. Start vamping, y'all.
Yeah. Redemption? Well, I think yes. So that's what this project aims to achieve. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm opening the first of its kind. A hotel that rehabilitates sinners.
You know, because hotels are for people passing through temporarily.
Is this girl for real? She thinks. You hear what she thinks? Oh, she's nuts.
I figure it would serve a purpose. A place to work towards redemption. Yay!
No.
Stupid bitch.
Look, every single one of you has something good deep down inside. I know you do. Maybe I'm not getting through to you.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I have a dream. I'm here to tell about a wonderful, fantastic new hotel. Yes, it's one of a kind, right here in hell. Catering to a specific client.
Who's the piano bastard who signed on for this? He's almost worse than the singer.
Every demon is a rainbow. Inside every sinner is a shiny smile. Inside of every creepy hat.
That's how musicals work.
I know. Better than most. Off to Stroker produced by Jenny Chocolate Show. Nope.
There'll be no more fire and no more screams. Just puppy dog kisses and cotton candy dreams and puffy wealthy clothes. You're gonna be like, wow, once you check in with me.
Key change?
Yeah, right. I was like for like a halftime dance.
It is catchy as hell, I'm not gonna lie.
I love the animation.
I really
really
do.
love this one.
That was shit.
Oh no! Oh, sweetness.
Makes you think a single denizen of hell would give two shits about becoming a better person. You have no proof that this little experiment even works. You want people to be good just because?
Well, we have a patron already who believes in our cause, and he's shown incredible progress.
Oh, and who might that be?
Gacy.
Just someone named Angel Dust.
The porn star?
You fucking would, Tom. In any case, that's not a I'm sure you can get that hooker to do anything with enough booger sugar and lube.
Oh, I beg to differ. He's been behaved, clean, and out of trouble for 2 weeks now.
Breaking news.
We are receiving word that a new player has entered the ongoing turf war. Let's go to the live feed.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, indeed. It looks like the one who just joined the battle is none other than porn actor Angel Dust. What a juicy coincidence. You must feel really stupid right now. Well, it sure looks like your little project is dead on arrival. Tell us, how does it feel to be such a total failure?
Yeah, well, how does it feel that I got your pen, huh? Bitch!
Nice.
Thanks for the backup, Angie.
You kidding? This is the best action I've seen in ages.
Where you been anyway?
some shit.
Oh, I wish. I've been staying at this crappy hotel on the other side of town. Some broads are letting me stay rent-free if I play nice. You know, no fights, no pranks, no problematic language. Her words, not mine. These crazy bitches are no fun. Been clean for 2 weeks.
Holy shit.
Well, sorta clean. As clean as you can keep with a shitload of Bolivian marching powder. Oh, harder, Daddy. Son?
Son?
You whores have no class. In war, the side remembered is the side with the most style.
Or the side that ain't dead.
Speaking of style, is your hat, like, alive or something? Oh, well, that's none of your goddamn business. Now is it? Would that make your hat the top and you the bottom? I'm going to be beats. Kinky. Oh, not like that, pervert. Not so cocky now, are we? You know, you really gotta watch what comes out of your mouth. I've been making these sex jokes the whole time, and it's obvious you ain't catching on. I mean, it's just sad.
So think you're gonna get in a lot of trouble for this?
What's one little brawl gonna cause?
You're my favorite guy to party with.
You know it, sugar tits.
You ready to finish this?
Born ready, baby. What?
What? What? What were you doing?
I owed my girl buddy a solid. Isn't that a redeeming quality? Helping friends with stuff?
Not with turf wars that result in territorial genocide.
You win some, you lose a few hundred. It wasn't that bad anyway.
What?
Oh, come on, I had to. My credibility was on the line. I mean, what kind of reputation would I have if people found out I was trying to go clean? It just throws out my entire persona.
Your credibility? What about the hotels? Your little stunt made us look like a fucking joke.
No, babe. Jokes are funny. I made you look, sad and pathetic. Like an orphan with no arms or legs. With progeria. Great. Now I'm bummed thinking about it. This thing have any liquor?
Can you please just try to take this seriously?
Fine, I'll try. Just don't get your taco in a twist, baby.
Was that you trying to be sexist or racist?
Whatever pisses you off more. Is there seriously no liquor?
I'm gonna kill him.
Too late, Toots. Wait! Would that make me double dead? Where exactly do I go? To double hell? Sorry, you're stuck with me, bitch. Get used to it. Listen, who cares if some jackass got hurt? Most of them are ugly freaks. Look around. You got a bunch of fucking Harlequin babies down here.
You're one to talk.
Hey, this body is flawless. Everyone wants some of me, and I got the creepy fan that is to prove it.
That was really uncool, you know, Angel.
Uncool? After that train wreck, there is no way anyone is gonna want to stay at the hotel. All thanks to you and your selfish bullshit!
Does that mean I don't have a free room anymore? Ah, well, shucks.
Hey, come on. We don't know if things are over yet. Try to relax, Vaggie. It'll be okay.
Yeah, the animation in the show is absolutely top-notch.
It's probably a good idea to get some actual food in this place. You know, to feed all the wayward souls you got in here.
Ooh.
Is Satan on vacation? That's what's driving me nuts. He seemed like a micromanager. I figured he'd be all over them.
I know I keep
Oh.
calling.
Hellsword runs itself.
Really busy, but the interview didn't go well, and I don't know if I'm going to make a difference. I don't know what I'm doing. I could really use some advice, Mom. I think Dad was right about me. Well, anyway, I'll stop talking before this gets long. Love you. Bye.
Our first customer.
Hey, Baggy?
What?
The radio demon is at the door.
What?
Who?
What should I do?
Well, don't let him in.
May I speak now?
You may.
Alistair, pleasure to be meeting you, sweetheart. Quite a pleasure. Excuse my sudden visit, but I saw your fiasco on the picture show, and I just couldn't resist. What a performance! Why, I haven't been that entertained since the stock market crash of 1929. So many orphans.
Stop right there. Cabrón, hijo de perra. I know your game.
What?
And I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone here, you pompous, cheesy talk show shitlord.
Dear, if I wanted to hurt anyone here, I would have done so already.
That is amazing.
Nice.
I want to help.
Say what now?
Help! Hello? Is this thing on? Testing? Testing? Well, I heard you loud and clear.
Help with...
This ridiculous thing you're trying to do. This hotel. I want to help you run it.
But... what?
Why does anyone do anything? Sheer, absolute boredom. I've lacked inspiration for decades. My work became mundane, lacking focus, aimless. I've come to crave a new form of entertainment.
Does getting into a fistfight with a reporter count as entertainment?
It's the purest kind, my dear. Reality, true passion. After all, the world is a stage, and the stage is a world of entertainment.
Is it going into a song?
Does this mean that you think it's possible to rehabilitate a
happen.
demon?
Of course not. That's wacky nonsense. Redemption. Oh, the non-existent humanity. No. I don't think there's anything left that could save such loathsome sinners. The chance given was the life they lived before. The punishment is this. There is no undoing what is done.
So then, why do you want to help me if you don't believe in my cause?
Consider it an investment in ongoing entertainment for myself. I want to watch the scum of the world struggle to climb up the hill of betterment, only to repeatedly trip and tumble down to the fiery pit of failure.
Like all reality TV.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, indeedy. I see
It
big
does
things
keep
coming your way, and who better to help you than
What's the deal with Smiles over there?
Wait, you've never heard of him before? You've been here longer than me. The radio demon, one of the most powerful beings hell has ever seen.
Not big on politics.
Ugh. Decades ago, Alistair manifested in hell, seemingly overnight. He began to topple overlords who had been dominant for centuries. That kind of raw power had never been harnessed by a mortal soul before. Then, he broadcast his carnage all throughout hell.
I like the change in
just so
artwork.
everyone could witness his ability.
It's a lot of
Sinners
styles.
started calling him the radio demon. As lazy as that is. Many have speculated what unimaginable force enabled him to rival our world's most ancient and destructive evils. But one thing's for sure. He's an unpredictable source of danger, a wicked spirit of mystery, and a violent monster of chaos, the likes of which we can't risk getting involved with unless we want to end up erased.
You done? He looks like a strawberry pimp.
Well, I don't trust him.
To be fair, do you trust any man? Any men? Men?
Charlie, listen to me. You can't believe this creep. He isn't just a happy face. He's a deal maker. Pure evil. He can't be redeemed. And is most likely looking for a way to destroy everything we're trying to do.
We don't know that. Look, I know he's bad, and I know he probably doesn't want to change. But the whole point of this is to give people a chance. To have faith, things will be better. How can I turn someone away? I can't. It goes against everything I'm trying to do. Everything I believe in. Just trust me. I can take care of myself.
Charlie, whatever you do, do not make a deal with him.
Don't worry. I picked up one thing from my dad. You don't take shit from other demons. Okay, so now, you're sketchy as fuck and you clearly see what I'm trying to do here as a joke. But I don't. I think everyone deserves a chance to prove they can be better, so I'm taking your offer to help. On the condition that there be no trickster voodoo strings attached.
So it's a deal then?
Nope, no shaking, no deals. As Princess of Hell and heir to the throne, I hereby order that you help with this hotel for as long as you desire. Sound fair?
Fair enough.
Cool beans.
Smile, my dear. You know you're never fully dressed without one.
Oof, I haven't heard that in years.
So where is your hotel staff?
Well...
Oh, you're going to need more than that. And what can you do, my effeminate fellow?
I can suck your dick.
Ha! No. Well, this just
Dude.
won't do. I suppose I can cash in a few favors to liven things up.
No.
This little darling is nifty.
Hi, I'm Nifty. It's nice to meet you. It's been a while since I've made new friends. Why are you all women? Are there any men here? I'm sorry, that's rude. Oh man, this place is filthy. It really needs a lady's touch, which is weird because you're all ladies, no offense. Oh my gosh, this is awful. Nope.
Ha! Freedom and wheat, boys. Full. Hell? What the fuck is this?
Ah, Husker, my good friend. Glad you could make it.
Don't you Husker me, you son of a bitch. I was about to win the whole damn pot.
Good to see you too.
What the hell do you want with me this time?
My friend, I am doing some charity work, so I took it upon myself to volunteer your services. I hope that's okay.
Are you shitting me?
No, I don't think so.
You thought it would be some kind of big fucking riot just to pull me out of nowhere? You think I'm some kind of fucking clown?
Maybe.
I ain't doing a charity job.
Well, I figured you would be the perfect face to man the front desk of this fine establishment. With your charming smile and welcoming energy, this job was made for you. Don't worry, my friend. I can make this more welcoming, if you wish.
What? You think you can buy me with a wink and some cheap booze? Well, you can.
Hey. No bar, no alcohol. This is supposed to be a place that discourages sin. Not some kind of brothel man cave.
Shut up! We are keeping this. Hey.
Go fuck yourself.
Only if you watch me.
Oh my gosh! Welcome to the Happy Hotel! You are going to love it here!
I lost the ability to love years ago.
Aggressive positivity.
This is amazing!
It's okay.
This is going to be very entertaining.
You have a dream.
Oh, there we go. Hey.
It was gonna happen.
Laughable, but hey kid, what the hell? Cause you're one of a kind, a charming demon belle. Now let's give these burning fools a place to dwell. Take it, boys. inside of every demon is a lost cause. But we'll dress them up for now with just a smile. With some old redemption flair and show these simpletons some proper class and style. Oh, here below the ground, I'm sure your plan is sound. They'll spend a little time down at this Hazbin Hotel.
Jesus.
Well.
Oh, my lord.
Who is harboring the striped freak? We meet yet again, Alistair.
Do I know you?
Oh, yes, you do. And this time I have the element of surprise.
Yes.
I'm so evil.
Dang.
Those minions. He's got all his little minions.
They're all eggs. Cthulhu. Yeah, if you needed a power creep, you got it.
Well, I'm starved. Who wants some jambalaya? My mother once showed me a wonderful recipe for jambalaya. In fact, it nearly killed her. You could say the kick was right out of hell. Oh, I'm on a roll. Yes, sir. This is the start of some real changes down here.
I love his little fox style.
Now,
stay tuned.
That's how you do a pilot. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Sorry for the quiet watch through, because it is nigh impossible to comment with such a rapid fire script. And that's not a complaint. That was
awesome.
God damn.
I love the animation. I love the artwork. I love the styles.
Just.
I actually want this to be I would totally. If this were an off-Broadway, like
I'd back this.
Yeah, totally.
In a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Because if they could do like this is one, maybe 2 or 3 steps beyond Avenue Q. You know, in that kind
it's a
of
couple
raucous,
steps. Yeah,
you know, kind of thing. That would be.
We as an audience are getting practically like force-fed the most camp you can put in an episode. Like, it is campiness overload, but it works because they're timing. The only way to have that work in your favor is if your timing is fucking impeccable, and whoever is singing, whoever like wrote the music, who wrote the script, like Jesus, like there's many. There's an after scene. Oh, these eggs, son.
Now will you shoot me with your ray gun?
No. Yeah, there's so it's so much on the senses, but it really is so good. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Jeez. Ugh. Yeah, I can see why people want us to see that. That's pretty wild. Yeah, if there's any way to like contribute to funding for like more of that, show me the way. Like I'd be glad to help back a project like that.
That one was really good.
So much fun.
Like this was a completely blind, so we didn't even look up anything about it. Didn't look up. The only thing I knew about it initially was screenshots, because I knew like a couple other people that reacted to it and stuff like that. So I knew that it was out, and I knew that what the animation kind of looked like, but I hadn't heard a song. I hadn't heard any voices. I hadn't heard anything of that. So I haven't even looked to see if like is there like a backing project for this too or not. I don't know. So like all that's gonna have to be figured out now just to see what's there. But
one of the quotes from the show has actually been floating around TikTok for a second, and I've heard it on occasion there. But I thought it really funny when I heard it. It was the it was like, ooh, what a fucking threat. Come back when you actually have some kind of original written material, you fucking piece of horse shit. It's like, oh, that's where that came from. Fuck yeah. I love a
Oh, so they took a snippet and then
they took a snippet and
they were
people are
people
are making content from that quote, which is good PR now that I think about it.
Oh, the deep dive at the very beginning, that the reference that I would guarantee that probably 0.00001% of people would get.
But 10 commenters will.
Well, I don't know.
Sorry.
Because those people don't keep track of the drug trade by way of like when I was in EMS and doing all that kind of stuff.
Mm.
When he goes down the list of the vending machine, the next to last one that he didn't, he hit the very bottom button. Whoever it was, I forget even who it was. Hit the bottom button.
It was the porn star. It was the porn star.
Okay, so the one right above it was crocodile.
Yeah.
Which is like.
It's the Russian meth, isn't it?
It's this knockoff version of meth that's made with iodine and stuff. And what it happens is, and this is why it's like, holy shit, they put that in there. Of all the things that you could put in there,
I was wondering if it was referencing that.
And I'll tell you this much about it, only so you don't go and try and Google it.
I did.
That's
how I know about it.
So you don't try and go Google it just for the fact of like trying to figure it out.
Don't do it.
It causes instant necrosis.
Mm.
So like when they're trying to care for people that've been on on crocodile is like they'll be shooting it in their arm, right?
Right.
But you can see it's rotted all this away. You can see their bones.
Yep.
So it's heavy duty. Like it's heavy duty.
So it makes sense.
It's like a 100% like mortality rate if you start using it.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
God,
it's
damn.
bad.
But the fact that they had it as the choice on there, I'm like, someone did homework.
I know that.
Someone picked the worst of the worst to put on this machine. And it's like, all right,
there it is. There it is. Yeah,
I know. I'm sorry. I'm excited for something as that, but when it's something that's like that deep of a dive that most people wouldn't know, I'm like
something pretty hellish.
Yeah, it's like
I just thought that was like a known thing. I don't know.
I'd never heard of it before today.
I do far too much research in my spare time, and I stumble across far too much.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Oh my lord, I just fucking loved a show that like unequivocally or unworryingly uses just all the good and all the bad language English has as at its disposal, without making a fucking joke about it. Because there's plenty of like I love South Park and I love Family Guy and there's plenty of.
It's always a punchline.
It's a punchline, right? And it's like language is the punchline, but it's not like smooth vernacular necessarily. So, and there are some shows that are getting on that, but this was just just unrelenting.
I identify with this show because that's how we talk to each other.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's how we talk. So I'm like, oh,
it's relatable.
If you're in a Discord, you might see that every once in a while.
Yeah, that's fair.
The shenanigans that go on, the dumpster fire that is our
madness,
Discord,
right?
Yeah.
The ever changing branching paths of Discord. God, how much time must have gone into something to animate that? That was a half hour.
Yeah, that's a lot of time. Dude.
Yeah,
there were very few stills, and that's not a bad thing. It's just like there was always something.
And
moving.
there was always slight changes in the artwork and animation, and slight changes when it went to like when she did the flashback or the story. And then I really liked that. I enjoyed that they changed the artwork.
Oh yeah, so
that.
it's not just different animated scenes that are constantly happening. There's 4 different styles that are ramping around at the same time, depending on what they're using. Yeah, okay.
I really like that.
I love the faces. I loved how malleable everyone had like full tune physics, whereas it's like
it's like this weird Looney Tune crossed with Invader Zim crossed with something else.
Zim is a really good pull.
Yeah, because Invader Zim they always had those like squishy faces.
Everything looked like putty.
Yeah.
So good. I don't. Part of the draw of Rick and Morty as an animated show is that a lot of it is very much like the Full Throttle concept, that they don't hold back on a lot of shenanigans and madness that happens in that show, and they pull heavily on like the drunken aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is just everything. This is just like,
right.
All right, 9 different concepts. Ready? Go. Push all the buttons, move all the levers.
But
And
it's correct.
But it's not an overload.
Right.
It's very close.
And it comes, well, the way I see it comes from a different angle, too, because the Rick and Morty thing, oh, I just noticed your glass out of all this Rick and Morty thing. So, like, the angle that I like about Rick and Morty is that it's, I know it doesn't actually exist as a term, but to me it's like existential humor. Like, the world is shit and it's, caving in on itself. But hey,
we can find humor.
Yeah, dark humor, existential humor kind of is part of it, which I really like that. That's why I like that show a lot. It has nothing to do with well, I'm smart, so I understand all the references.
Right.
That helps to catch all the references, but that's not why I like it.
Right.
And then it's the same feel, or it's the same but different. As that doesn't make much sense, but there's that different direction it's coming from, but it's just as like it's just constant. Like it does. Like Rick and Morty doesn't really stop. There's not like time for your brain to rest when you're watching it, because there's reference after reference after thing after thing.
Right.
And the more you know, the more it
hits.
It hits. Mm-hmm. This is the same way. It's constantly going. So if we were like constantly describing our reaction to it as we went, we would miss half of it because it's constantly moving. And I like that because my brain, that's how my brain operates. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going. So it's fun to keep up with it.
It had, the Hazbin Hotel seemed to have a bit more of a like bubblegum chaotic energy. Like it's despite the
it's
chaos,
my favorite chaos.
There's tons of smiles,
chaos.
Tons of carnival sounds, and like Rick and Morty's like super funny and nonstop with all like a depressing background.
Yeah.
Which it's the difference is like Hazbin Hotel is an upper, and like Rick and Morty's a downer. Like respect. Well, that may be a bad reference, but that's how I see it.
Yeah, I mean,
as basic as they get.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, because Rick and Morty kind of makes you think about the negative.
Yeah.
You could dwell on it. Hence the term I chose earlier.
Right.
Existential humor. Where this, you don't dwell on it. You're just like, this is just kind of happening.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
You just have
to sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
You have to absorb it all.
Yeah.
And then figure it out later.
Yep.
Super campy songs, but they're really well done. I like them a lot. I like the singing. I mean, we do not need to solve our problems by singing, says the opera major. Let that be known that I said that. But like really nice stuff. Like the music had a lot of different styles. I don't know if it was a lot of studio, but the singers' voices were really pretty. And it was plenty of character. The animation lined up really beautifully with the chaos of the music. It was very well aligned. Everything seemed to have its place and fit.
I will pay you $1 to put one of those tunes on your recital.
Ooh, you'd have to pay me a lot more than $1. A lot more than $1. It was so much fun. The only regret is that I was like, this is going to be a quiet video. It's good. Just fair warning. It's like we don't talk as much during that, but that's because we're all just enthralled.
We
have to pay fucking attention to get everything.
Yeah.
That was so good. I had so much fun.
Cute.
Me too.
That was funny.
I want more.
All right, let's end this video so we can go watch more.
Yeah.
Bye.
No, there is no more.
There is no more. I think
there is no more.
There's just a pilot. That's
Comments.
No.
Take us to where there's more.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
Why do you torture me?
Yeah.
Blame him.
Because...
S&M.
Oh, God. All right. Was that the close? Are we out?
So no, it's just like... So there's other stuff. We'll go through it and see. There's a couple trailers and some other spin-off things, but if there's some other type of
the creator has done so much work on their YouTube page.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. It's just not specifically Hazbin Hotel. So
no, but it shows the process. Like this.
Right.
So this person was doing this for a minute.
Yeah, speed draws.
Oof.
Stuff like that. Okay, cool. So if there's anything else from this creator that we should hone in on, let us know. Because, I mean, the pilot's 30 minutes, you know, obviously, but, like, the other stuff in here, like, there's a Q&A, you know, stuff, which is not that animated series, so to speak. So, yeah, so just key us in if there's anything else we should check out.
Maybe something that would go under the typical radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yes.
That's been that.
Thank you. That was a good show, though.
It was.
I want them to make more.
Bye, motherfuckers.
Right.
Yeah, cheers.